Yep, and look, no hands, so fully awake. Pretty snow out here, at least it snowed. Yo, what's up? Okay. Hey guys, well, we're back on a new trip. Actually, I did this exact trip 1 year ago. I'm heading home for the holidays to New York. Got breakfast in hand, and what I want to do is see what my trip is like this year compared to last year. It's about 325 miles to New York, and we're going to see in the Tesla Model Y performance if there are any differences in terms of time. And I think the supercharging stations are probably going to be about the same. So I'm going to show you what Waze is saying my overall trip time is and what we're going to end up doing based on recommendations for the Tesla. So let's see. As you can see here, it's 5 hours, 56 minutes. It says 381 miles according to Waze. 142 arrival. Is telling me that my first supercharging stop is going to be at Bellefonte at 10:15, and so 2.5 hours away from here, 144 miles, and I'll get there with a 25% state of charge. So it's telling me that I have one other stop after Bellefonte in PA at 10:16. There's another supercharging stop at 12:51 in Tannersville, Pennsylvania, and it's estimating that I'll be getting in at 2:51 p.m. with a 35-minute stop at Bellefonte for charging and 25 minutes at Tannersville, so about an hour in charge time. So let's see what happens on this trip. Well, how about that for traffic? I'm happy I'm not going in that direction. Yikes. Wow, this is at least 2 miles and counting now. One of the cool new updates, well, it's not so new, it's been out for a couple of months, about a month and a half or two now, is this new projection of energy consumption. You can look at it when you're parked, when you're rolling, and just overall, and it's actually pretty good. So again, I'm hoping that I do pretty well on this here. So far it's kind of a mixed bag, but let's see what happens. All right, so progress update. We're doing pretty well. The car actually just went in to preconditioning the battery for supercharging. We're about we're about 77 miles out from Bellefonte. So it's kind of a little early, I would think, to precondition the battery since we're actually going at highway speeds. But yeah, just a quick update. I'll show you the preconditioning that's happening right now. Hey guys, a quick update. New projection from Waze. 248 miles to go. Arrival 1:57 p.m. And I'm about 10 miles out from our first stop in Bellefonte. Pretty good so far, actually. Pretty good so far. Now, very little traffic that's out, as you can see, and I think a little less efficient than I had expected, probably because, frankly, it's cold. So, we're still making good progress. Good time, I think, too, as well. So, I'll show you when I'm pulling into Belmont. Okay, update ETA to Bellefonte. 10:21, so in about 5 minutes, 5.2 miles. You can see now I'm projected to get in at 16%, which is lower than I think the original projection. Again, I think it's just, cold. It's 31 degrees outside, so maybe no surprise. All right, here we are exiting for the supercharger for Belmont, right up ahead here. Arriving 10:21, which is what the right time. The supercharger is right at the top of the hill there at Weiss. Getting in with 16% charge. And battery preconditioned. So We're going to be here, I think, for, let's take a look. It says we're going to be here for about 40 minutes to supercharge, and then off to Tannersville for 25 minutes, getting in with a 15% state of charge. So let's see what happens. All right, let's get going here. Put that bad boy in. That's the charging begin. All right, we're gonna watch probably a couple of YouTube videos or an episode here. I think it's at 40 minutes or so. Let's see where it goes. Incidentally, one of the new features in the new software update is, it says while we're charging, play one of the video games, and we can explore the games that are there. There's some new ones that have been added. I really don't play video games, so I'm probably, like I said, I'm probably just gonna watch some YouTube or something. Okay, so quick charging update. We've been sitting here now for a few minutes, about 15 minutes or so. $15 so far to charge. I am at 79%, and we have about 15 minutes or so before we continue with our trip. Just watching some YouTube stuff, and we'll get going. All right, so I just noticed something a little quirky. It says there we're going to get to Tannersville at around 1:06 to supercharge for 25 minutes, but we're going to get there with about, well, let's say less than 10%. It's saying 5. I have 10 minutes more to charge, so it'll probably be higher, but we're not going to take that risk, especially in the wintertime where we have, you know, excess losses. So let's see how this goes. We'll see what I end up with. If it's around 10% or so, I may stay a little bit longer here to charge beyond what they're recommending. So very odd. Literally just finished charging, and it says I'll get in with 23% to Tannersville. So we're gonna go ahead and get going here now and head on out for the next 2 hours and 6 minutes, 141 miles, 1:13 expected time into Tannersville. All right, I'm back on the road, and we have, let's see here. Let me tell you how many miles to our destination. 132 miles, 1 hour and 57 minutes, arriving at 1:23, as I said. But I wanted to show you the real-time or live projection for the trip to Tannersville. Here's a real-time update. You see, actually, I'm a little bit more efficient on this leg. The temperature is a little warmer. It's 33 degrees. I know, 33 degrees. So who knows? Maybe we'll get in with a lot. It's now saying we're going to get in with 26.5% state of charge as opposed to like 12 or 23 before. So let's see how this goes. Okay, we've been at it for a little bit here. We are 44 miles, 34 minutes from Tannersville. And we now have preconditioning going on for the batteries. Next step. All right, well, we are almost there. We're about a half a mile or so out of Tannersville. We're gonna get supercharged here. I think it's about 20 or 25 minutes, and we'll be on our way again. Okay, we're back at it again. We are now in Tannersville. We're charging, and we're starting with 22% state of charge, and it says 25 minutes that we're gonna spend here, and we'll be on our way again to our final destination. So 25 minutes. I'm gonna grab some food to eat, and by the time I'm back, I'm sure we'll be ready to go. All right, guys, well, we just finished supercharging in Tannersville. We're going to head out for the final leg. It says we've got 98 miles an hour and 45 minutes or so, should be good. We'll get in with something like 34-35% state of charge. Not bad. And there is New York City. Getting closer. Pretty decent time. You know, we got caught in a little bit of traffic here on the way in. I still took about an hour, maybe 55 minutes charge time. So that was not any much different, and not any different than we had expected. So overall, good experience. Stopped to charge twice. First to 35 minutes, the second about 21 minutes. Let's call it 25 minutes. So overall, 60 minutes, an hour. And which, if you think about it, that's not so far off from what we would expect between stopping to get gas, stopping to eat, and obviously get some food. So overall, good. Not too different from last year. Go back in the link here and you can see my video from last year on this very same trip. It was pretty good. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you get these videos. I'm going to do a video on the interior here since it's now been almost 65,000 miles. I think 63,000 miles and change with the white interior in the Tesla. I wanted to give you an update on terms of how that's holding up. So if you think that video's of value, again, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you again in the next video. Happy holidays, everyone. Here we go. Almost home.